Nayakas of Keladi, also known as Nayakas of Bednore and Kings of Ikkeri, were an Indian dynasty based from Keladi in Shimoga district, Karnataka, India. They were an important ruling dynasty in post-medieval Karnataka. They initially ruled as a vassal of the famous Vijayanagar Empire. After the fall of the empire in 1565, they gained independence and ruled significant parts of Malnad region of the Western Ghats in present-day Karnataka, most areas in the coastal regions of Karnataka, and parts of northern Kerala, Malabar and the central plains along the Tungabhadra river. In 1763 AD, with the defeat of Hyder Ali, they were absorbed into the kingdom of Mysore. They played an important part in the history of Karnataka, during a time of confusion and fragmentation that generally prevailed in South India after the fall of the Vijayanagar Empire. The Keladi rulers were Lingayats, but they were tolerant towards followers of other faiths. The Halari kings of Kodagu, who ruled over Korg between 1600 AD and 1834 AD, were an offshoot of Keladi Nayaka dynasty. The Nayaka clan, Chaudappa Nayaka, originally Chaudagoda, was from a village called Palabalu near Keladi. He was the son of Lingayat couple Bishvappa and Bishvamombe, who were into farming. He was the earliest chieftain to rule the area surrounding Shimoga, rose through self-capability and acumen, and was a feudatory of Vijayanagar Empire. Sadashiva Nayaka was an important chieftain in the Vijayanagar Empire and earned the title Kotakalahala from Emperor Alyarama Ray for his heroics in the Battle of Kalyani. The coastal provinces of Karnataka came under his direct rule. He moved the capital to Ikkeri, some 20 kilometers from Keladi. Sankana Nayaka succeeded Sadashiva Nayaka. Chika Sankana Nayaka was an opportunistic ruler who took advantage of the confusion in the Vijayanagar Empire following its defeat at Talyakota, and grabbed a few provinces in Uttara Kannada district. Ramaraja Nayaka, Hari Venkatappa Nayaka, is considered by scholars as ablest monarch of the clan. He completely freed himself from the overlordship of the relocated Vijayanagar rulers of Penugonda. Italian traveller Pietro della Valle, who visited his kingdom in 1623, called him an able soldier and administrator. In his reign the kingdom expanded so that it covered coastal regions, Malnad regions, and some regions to the east of the Western Ghats of present-day Karnataka. He is also known to have defeated the Adilshahis of Bijapur in Hanagal. Though a Virashaiva by faith, he built many temples for Vaishnavas and Jains and a mosque for Muslims. He defeated the Portuguese in 1618 and 1619. Virabhadra Nayaka faced many troubles from the start, including competition from rival Jain chieftains of Malnad for the throne of Ikkeri and invasion by the Sultanate armies of Bijapur. Ikkeri was plundered by the Bijapur army during his time. Shivappa Nayaka is widely considered as the ablest and greatest of the Keladi rulers. He was the uncle of Virabhadra Nayaka. Shivappa deposed his nephew to gain the throne of Keladi. He was not only an able administrator, he also patronized literature and fine arts. His successful campaigns against the Bijapur sultans, the Mysore kings, the Portuguese, and other Nayakas of the neighboring territories east of the Western Ghats helped expand the kingdom to its greatest extent, covering large areas of present-day Karnataka. He gave importance to agriculture and developed new schemes for collection of taxes and revenues, which earned him much praise from later British officials. A statue of him and a palace built by him containing many artifacts of his times are reminders of the respect he has earned even from the present generation of people of the region. He destroyed the Portuguese political power in the Kannada region by capturing all the Portuguese forts of the coastal region. Chika Venkatappa Nayaka ruled for a short span of time after Shivappa Nayaka. Bhadrapanayaka succeeded Chikavenkatanayaka. Somashekara the king, who was once a good administrator, gave up his interest in administration after his association with a dancer named Kalavati. Mavuta, a relative of Kalavati, slow poisoned the king, which eventually led to his death. Keladi Chennamma, she was an able ruler who some scholars claim was allied with the Maratha Shivaji and later his son Sambhaji to defeat all rival claimants to the throne. She gave shelter to Chhatrapati Rajaram when he fled from the Mughal army. Chennamma of Keladi is well remembered by local people through tales of her bravery. Vishwapanaka, he was a brave ruler and was adopted by Rani Chennammaji from the relative Markappa Shetty of Bednore. Somashekara Nayaka II. Ikkeri Vishwapanaka Chennabasappanaka Queen Varamaji was defeated by Hyder Ali, who merged the Keladi kingdom with the kingdom of Mysore. The queen was captured by Hyder Ali and was kept in confinement along with her son in the fort of Madhugiri. They were however rescued in 1767 when Madhavrao I of the Maratha Empire defeated Hyder Ali in the Battle of Madhugiri. Later, they were sent to Pune, the capital of the Maratha Empire, for protection. Decline and the end. For more than 200 years the kingdom controlled the coastal and Malnad regions of present-day Karnataka and fostered a rich tradition of trade with the English, the Portuguese, and the Dutch. However, in the period of gloom brought about by the fall of the last great Hindu empire, the Vijayanagar Empire, constant wars, campaigns against local chieftains and the Mysore kingdom and the harassment of the Marathas finally drained the treasury and resulted in the end of the kingdom. Architecture. The Keladi Nayakas built some fine temples in Ikkeri and Keladi using a combination of late Kadamba, Hoysala, Vijayanagar, and Dravida styles. The use of granite for the construction shows they simply followed the Vijayanagar model of architecture. The Aghoreshwara temple at Ikkeri and the Rameshwara temple at Keladi are the best examples of the Nayakas art. Vijayanagar-style pillars with hippogriphs are common, called Yali columns, is found here. These are pillars with lions, either with the forepaws raised or simply in a sitting position, and pillars with a mythical horse-like animal with front legs raised balancing on its rear legs, and with an armed rider on its back, which are worth seeing at Ikkeri. A roof sculpture depicting a Gandabaranda, the mythical two-headed bird of Karnataka, is found in Keladi. Also, in the Rameshwara temple, a pillar sculpture shows Maratha Rajaram with Keladi Chennamma. Religious tolerance. The Keladi Nayakas were Lingayats, patronized the religion, constructed numerous mutts and were responsible for the spread of Lingayatism to the Malnad and coastal Karnataka. There were 64 mutts in the district of Dakshina Kannada alone. Nevertheless, they were tolerant towards followers of other religions and other Hindu denominations. The Keladi Nayakas invited Qazi Mahmud, who was a grandson of Chief Qazi of Adil Shahi Kingdom of Bijapur, to settle in Bhatkal. The revenue of Dineshkannambadi village was given to Qazi Mahmud. The Qazi family of Bhatkal is popularly known as Temunde family due to the ownership of lands in Dineshkannambadi. Many Nayath Muslims were appointed in the administrative positions. The families of these nobles Nayath still use the surnames as Ikkeri and are mainly settled in and around Bhatkal. The golden Kalasa on the dome of Bhatkal Jamia Masjid, popularly known as Chinnadapalli, meaning golden mosque, is believed to be a generous gift from Keladi rulers. Gallery.